Hey everybody, it's the day I've been waiting on. The guys are here to put the pole barns in. I called them yesterday and they told me that they were gonna be here today, and I asked them what time. They didn't give me a time. They said they called me. I said, all right. Well, I never heard from them, so I said, well, I'll just be here at 8 o'clock. Gets daylight at 7:30, I'll just be here at 8. So I went to McDonald's, got me a couple biscuits, and got here about 7:50, and they were already here. They said they'd been here since 6 o'clock. So anyway, they're here. They don't have everything with them. They got everything for the pole barn that's going over by the shop, and they've got the timber and the trusses for the horse barn, but they don't have any metal. They're running it today, and somebody else is going to bring it out probably tomorrow. They're going to be here for a couple of days anyway. So I'm going to show you how they're laying this thing out and show you everything they brought out here. So it's going to be right across from the windmill, like I've showed you and told you in all my previous videos. And the way they loaded that trailer, it's got both buildings intermingled on it. And so they had to unload part of it over here. Now they had to go over to the other site over there to unload the rest. And then they'll come back over here and finish unloading what's left on there. But you can see the layout of it right here. It's going to be 24 feet wide and 36 feet deep. 3 12-foot stalls. So, and then a 12-foot overhang out front. But they got the post there, and then the concrete trusses. I'm not sure what all this other stuff is, but they've already got it all leveled out and they got their level going. So looking pretty good. They're gonna use that red thing and put that bit on it that's laying next to it and dig these out in the corners. You see it's 40 inches deep, Doug. Because that one's 44. And that one's about 40 right there. And then there's 2 bags on each one. And that's good, Stanley.
Yeah. You can see this one right here.
We'll look at all the corners, Doug.
I like to do the corners good.
This one is about 42. And then there's the auger they used with the 12-inch bit. And then they use these to clean them out. And here is the footing pad right here. All the posts are set. Cutting them off to height. All the joists are bolted together already. I've got a support on them. 4 of them. I'll be setting those up there in just a minute. And they didn't have the posts to go here in the middle on either side, so they're bringing those back with some pressure treated girts to go around the bottom before they set all the metal. These things are straight as an arrow on both sides. Got one truss up. Here they go, getting the next one up.
Aquí dale a Martín allá.
not wasting any time. I'll start throwing the purlins on right after this. Only 4 of these total.
Okay. Ahí estaba. Tú hasta arriba. Ve que es el primero arriba usted. Vale, papi. Vale.
Thing's pretty heavy. Put these lag bolts through and drill them through the end right there. And then you put a nut and a washer on them on the other end on the inside. And the next one's going up. He's tightening up those lag bolts on the end. They're a well-oiled machine, I tell you. Ain't wasting any time. Take me 6 months to do this. Got a whole crew of them.
Más arriba, Martín, para que usted eso. Ahí Mario le alcanza ahí. Ay, Mario. Atrás. Ahí. Anthony. Esta quiere para acá, ¿ves? Métela más, Martín. Métela porque ahí no tiene muy. Eso. Para eso tampoco, para que no se incline para los lados, ¿no? Ábralo para allá. Eso, ahí está. Ahí está bueno.
He's got that drill right there to do his through holes. And drives that bolt through. Comes out right there. So now they're getting a purlin on the end, purlin in the middle, and then a purlin on that end over there. They're getting everything squared up. They're measuring everything, make sure their gaps are right. And then once they get both ends in the middle set, then everything else will be set and they'll just be able to run right up the middle and just start screwing purlins in without having to measure. 2 foot overhang right here. Coming right along. Done. They stood this whole thing up, put the posts in the ground, concreted them in the ground, put the trusses up, put all the purlins up, put the ends on right here in about an hour and 20 minutes. They wasted absolutely no time. So they're putting the roof on over here on the horse barn. Starting out with this fascia trim right here. Goes around the side. And they add an additional piece at the top. I don't know if it's a drip edge or what it is. I don't know what exactly it's called. They'll do that all the way around the band. Then they'll put the roof on the top. And then they'll put a ridge cap up there. then they've got another piece of trim that goes on the front right there, which is why the front's blank. It goes over the roof because there's no overhang on the front. There's only overhang on the sides. It's 1:30 in the afternoon, and you can see what kind of shade we're getting over here. That's only halfway on, so it's going to be a good bit of shade. Putting the end trim on now. Just ties it all in with this trim right here. And the roof's completely on. They just got to put the bridge cap on. So they've already got part of it on. Just got to finish it out. And it's on. Then it's onto the sidewalls. Center poster set. Tied in up there. The girts are on. Pressure treated on the bottom. Siding will be screwed directly to that. And they're working on the ends right now so that they can put the gables on. So they've got the wood up there. They'll do the same on the other side. The base trim goes on first on the bottom. And I guess the metal sits on that lip right there. Let's see now all the nailers here that they'll be nailing to up in the peak right here. And this bottom board on the right is how far the metal will come down. Probably be 9 feet to the ground. Metal's starting to go up. This part's gonna go quick. Starting to take shape now, and every panel has to be cut by hand because it's just a little too long. They're having to cut off about 2.5 inches off of each one. But look at how they trimmed it around. Kind of hard to see, but they trimmed it around that truss right there. And then you can see how it looks finished down here at the bottom with that piece of L trim that they put on first. Nice mitered corner. That fits up nice and tight right here, but there'll be a corner trim right here to finish that out. This side's completely on. Just gotta trim it out. We have the back completely done. Working on the last side. Here's that corner all trimmed out. See, so it finishes it off nicely. All the way down and up. Now a piece of finished trim goes up there at the top. Finish that off. And here's the finished barn. that's gonna wrap it up for this one. Next, we will be building stalls for the inside of the barn. We'll be building 2 box stalls for the mules and then 2 tie stalls for the Percherons. So that'll be in part 2. I appreciate you watching, and we'll see you on the next one.